Yo, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy AturaSpark, aka AturaGaming, bringing you guys another episode of AskSpark, where I answer all the questions that you guys ask me, and we kind of get a little personal, and maybe you find out a couple things that you never knew before. Anyway, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into it. Okay, so our first question is from Victor Witcher. Victor says, as a successful husband, father, streamer, and general awesome human being, Victor, what advice would you give to yourself as a young teenager or a young adult pertaining to the following your dreams, even when the path is incredibly hard? I honestly would say the best advice that I would give my younger teenager self is to start even earlier. And I started pretty early, man. Like at the age of 14, I was on my own. So like at the age of 16, I was thinking about things like credit and building my life up to the point where I could, like, you know, provide for myself, because I was always working and going to school. Some things I really wish I would have started was starting my content creation journey early. Better late than never, of course, always. But no matter what, man, I'm super happy for where I am today. And I have all of the community to thank for that. And I'm very grateful for that. And I appreciate it. All right, our next question is from Raymond. Looking at yourself now compared to when you started, did you ever think that you would make it this far? And where do you see yourself in the next 10 years? Like creating your own game or software related to gaming? That's a really awesome question, Raymond. And honestly, looking at myself now compared to back then, all I knew was that I was gonna put my heart and soul into something that I love doing, and wherever the path takes me is wherever the path takes me. Over the course of the past 3.5 years, almost 4 years now that I've been creating content, I've been able to reach the lives of thousands of people, spread positivity around the world through the content that I create, which is something that has always been my mission. I'm just proud. I'm just proud of how far I've gotten, man. And I didn't expect, I have like a 5-year plan of where I would like to be and things like that. And, you know, we're pretty on track for that. And then as far as like 10 years down the line, you know, 10 years is a long time. So we really don't know what could happen in the future. You know, maybe streaming could end tomorrow, or you know, content creation could go out of style tomorrow. There's always things that are changing. So all I can do is create the best content that I possibly can, keep pushing it out. And honestly, just, you know, just try to make an impact on the world and continue my mission that I've been starting since day one, you know, and that's what I'm going to do. So hell yeah. All right, so our next question is from Aaron Haley. When streaming and the stream isn't performing to your standard or teammates being negative, how do you stay so positive? Aaron, my entire life has revolved being around negativity and like negative things happening to me. When I tell you I grew up in a very, like, I mean, I could make a movie or a book about my life. And of course, there's other people who have it 10 times worse. And that's what I've always told myself. You know, I always tell myself that no matter how hard things get, there is always somebody who could have it worse or has it worse. And you should be grateful for what you have. It's super, super hard when you have so many negative things all around you, pushing you down, telling you you can't do this, financials, blah, 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 blah. Put all that to the side and simply use that as fuel. And literally just, it's just a, I don't know, it's like it's something that you unlock in your mind. You say, hey, I can do this. And then when you start telling yourself you can believe it, you start putting those words into the universe. You're able to push yourself forward. You're able to do whatever you want to do, whatever you put your mind to. You ever hear that saying, you can do whatever you put your mind to? Well, I believe in that 100% because I did it. And, you know, I didn't come from any money or anything like that, nor did I have lots of money, but I built something, I worked for it, I earned it, and I'm grateful. So yeah, I mean, as far as, you know, how do I stay so positive when being in the stream and things are negative, or their case may be, there's just too much negativity in the world, man, to focus on the negative. Something I'm always saying is find the positive in the negative, and you can never go wrong. You can never go wrong. And you might even be able to motivate someone else in the process. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our next question is from Mr. Dutch Outlaw. Mr. Dutch Outlaw says, what's your biggest goal for the next 5 years in streaming? My biggest goal is something that I can't talk about, but it is something that's really important to me. It's something that I feel will add value to the community, and it's a project I've been working on for the last 1.5 years. And let's just say, if everything goes well and this project comes to light, I'm very excited for this project and the impact that it could have on the community and the world. I'll leave it at that. Drop the mic. Wow. All right, yo, listen, check it. Our next question is from our very own Jasmine Chestnut, ladies and gentlemen. She says, what is your favorite thing about your community? Honestly, my favorite thing about the community is the like-mindedness, the positivity that we all bring to the table. We are all complete strangers, but we were brought together by this stream. We were brought together by the content that I create in some way, shape, or form, because you guys wouldn't be here otherwise. And I was able to have some kind of an impact on you through the positive messages that I'm trying to spread out daily, that it brought you in. And the fact that we all come from different demographics, different backgrounds, and it doesn't even matter because none of that stuff matters. We are all just kind of like in harmony with one another. And we're literally like so positive. We help each other out. We lift each other when we're down. The like-mindedness, just how we come together as a community bigger than ourselves. I'm always saying that that's our motto, right? We're building a community bigger than ourselves, and we literally stand for that. Like, it doesn't matter where we came from. We have people in the community who are across the world, and some who are here right at home, maybe even 5 minutes away. You know what I mean? It's just really, really cool that we're able to bring everybody together and how everybody is with each other. Because at the end of the day, like, this community bigger than ourselves, it's so much more valuable to me than anything that I've done. I feel like in my entire life, because like just being able to spread that positivity and kindness is always something that I've always loved to do, even before streaming, because I've had it rough. So even when I don't have anything, I love to give back, just because I wish somebody was there for me as well. You know what I mean? So I'm grateful for you guys. I'm grateful for you guys being a part of the community, and I'm just really grateful for you guys being so great and awesome people. So thank you guys so much for the support. I appreciate it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our next question is from Michaela Davis. Michaela says, what is your favorite thing to do outside of streaming? My favorite thing to do outside of streaming is probably spending time with my family. And I know how cliche that may seem, but it truly is my favorite thing, because in this industry of content creation and live streaming, there is little to no time sometimes. Like, you're your own boss. You have to really stay on top of yourself. You have to discipline yourself and make sure you're putting out content. You have to make sure, there's a lot of things that go on behind the scenes. But yeah, I truly enjoy spending time with my family, and it's just really special when I have the time to do that, because as a content creator, you can find yourself being so busy, but you have to be able to find that balance, and sometimes it's very hard to do. But that's my favorite thing to do outside of streaming. Our next question is from Jason Jolly. Mr. Jason Jolly says, whenever you eat a gummy bear or an animal cracker, do you eat the head or the feet first? Damn, that's deep. I think I eat the head first. But don't tell baby Spark that I'm eating her gummy bears and animal crackers. Keep it on the down low. But yo, ladies and gentlemen, that's it from me. Thank you guys for tuning in to this episode of AskSpark, and I can't wait to see you guys on the next one. Don't forget to drop a share, drop a like on it, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.